Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of March. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Before I start, I would like to announce to all of you that I will be appearing in a magazine. It's a Spanish magazine, but for those that know English and Spanish, I will be writing articles for this magazine that is called Desde Ahora. Therefore, if you know Spanish and you are interested in events related with your country in South America, Central America, or Mexico, you're more than welcome to ask me questions so I can write articles related with any country from South, Central America, and Mexico. Now, let's start with a general reading for the month of March. We have here, let's start with the astrological cards. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, we have Neptune, Cancer. We have the Queen of Pentacles, representing the throne of Capricorn, with Saturn, Mars. And here we have the Hermit. The Hermit representing Virgo and Mercury. And let's start with this. First we have Mercury, Virgo. Virgo is an earth element. And then here we have Capricorn, which is another earth element. And here we have Cancer, which is a water element. They're compatible signs. Therefore, what we're seeing here is a very interesting dynamic. First of all, they are compatible, water and earth. And when there is enough water and enough earth, they're well balanced, we can see growth. We can see things growing and developing. So we could expect that kind of dynamic. What is going to grow during March 2013? It could be anything. It could be a project. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. Growth. Not necessarily means financially, economically. It could be growth in many ways. There's something growing during 2014 March. Now, we have also to consider that Cancer is a cardinal sign and Capricorn is also a cardinal sign. Therefore, is letting us know that the month of March is going to be all about being impulsive and very assertive. Impulsiveness, prone to action. We're going to be acting under the influence of the emotions or under the influence of anything that gives us structure or stability, be it our job or whatever it is. There's a propensity to be impulsive. And impulsive not necessarily means that it's bad. We have to learn to realize that words are just words and we give the meaning that we want to. So impulsiveness does not necessarily mean that it's bad. It could mean that you got finally tired of being in a job that doesn't appreciate what you do. And finally you decide to act. You take that impulsiveness, that energy into action and do something about it. That's the kind of energy that we're talking about here. This desire of doing something, action, doing something about it. And that's what we're going to start seeing during the month of March. We have Mercury, Virgo. So here again, we're talking about Virgo that is related with relationship, but this kind of relationships is more like service, like the doctor with the patient, this kind of service, customer service, this kind of dynamic we're talking about. And this is the kind of dynamic that we're going to start seeing. So we are going to see, again, growth. We're going to be very impulsive, very prone to action, and it's all related with anything that gives us structure, stability, and Virgo let us know that it's going to affect everything in our life, our daily life events, be it the interaction that we have in our job, the interaction that we have even with the milkman, the mailman, whatever it is, this interaction is going to be affected. Mercury, Virgo is letting us know that there's going to be a lot of thinking and a lot of analysis. And that's the kind of energy we're going to start seeing. We have Iku, we have Ogun, and we have Oya. Definitely March is going to be marked for every fire signs with a lot of changes. Quick, sudden changes we're going to start seeing for the fire signs. Things are going to come to an end to give birth to something new. And this is represented here in Cancer and Capricorn. Cancer and Capricorn. Cancer is the opposite sign of Capricorn and vice versa. Cancer represents that period of time that people nourish new ideas, new projects, kids, whatever it is. It's a nurturing period where we plant a seed, and then Capricorn, which represents that period where the seed grows and it turns into a tree and bears fruit. It's like a kid, a baby, grows, it becomes a man, a woman, an adult, and it's time for the mother, for the parent, for the father to let go, because now he is an adult and now he has to build his own family. It's a period of time that we grow things, but also at the same time it's a time of letting go. That's what it's all about, March 2014, for every single fire sign. Now let's take a look at every independent sign and let's see what else we can see. Aries, this is your reading. You have here Iku, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Hermit, Mercury, Virgo. Let's start with Mercury and Virgo. Mercury is about the rational mind, the brain, thinking, studies, communication. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is upside down, but it's in an upright position in the sense that the sword is looking up to the heaven, up to the sky. It's in an upward position. Therefore, there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of mental activity for you, Aries, during 2014, March 2014, a lot of thinking. That's represented there, a lot of thinking, a lot of analysis, a lot of planning as well, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning going on during the month of March. Whatever it is that is going to change, because the tarot cards are talking about changes, something that is going to die off, something that dies, changes, is letting us know that it's going to change, it's going to open up, let's say your heart chakra is going to open up, and then you're going to start thinking, analyzing your feelings, your emotions regarding a relationship, if it is a relationship, or a job, or whatever it is, you're going to start analyzing and thinking about your emotions, your feelings that were attached to this change that just happened. A lot of thinking, okay? That's what we have for you, Aries, March 2014. Leo, March 2014. We have Ogun, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have Saint Ceres representing the star, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles representing Capricorn, the throne of Capricorn, with Saturn and Mars. And this is a very straightforward reading. And Leo, whatever you did in February, January, or during 2013, it seems like you finally realize what you did. You finally realize that you got into a situation and you open your eyes. It's like you took off the blindfold that you had and you see the light. You see the situation where you got into. You are seeing the situation you got into. You might be regretting what you did. You might feel ashamed, whatever it is the feeling that you're having during March. The thing is that you are going to see the light, like the sun. And I saw the light. And you're going to see or understand, you will comprehend the depth of the situation that you got into. If it is a mess, the mess. If it is an obligation, you will start understanding the depth of the obligation that you got into, you got involved. And you might feel a little bit hopeless, a little bit down, low-spirited, but the thing is that you have Capricorn here and represented by Saturn and Mars, so that you're going to jump into action. You're going to do something about it. You're going to do something about it because you might feel a little bit restricted, like you have been chained, and you have to do something. You're going to start organizing your life, restructuring, okay? And if you don't do anything, then you're going to feel like you are being smothered. You're going to feel like you are in a cage, restricted, where you cannot move freely. Okay, that more or less is what we have for you for March 2014, Leo. Sagittarius, this is your reading. We have Oya, we have the Devil, we have the Ten of Staff, and the Four of Cups representing Neptune and Cancer. Oya is letting us know that there are coming changes. There is going to be a period of time, March is a period of time where you're going to break free from many things. Whatever was keeping you attached, if there were any string, anything that was keeping you like a slave, that situation must go. You're going to be free from anything that was making you feel chained or a slave, or make you feel that you were having some string attached. So if it were a relationship, a job, whatever was the circumstance, you will see that that is going to change during 2014, March 2014. We have Neptune Cancer letting us know that that situation that is going to change is highly probably related with home, with your home, with your household. So it could be a relationship, once again. It could be anything, something related with domestic issues, home, family oriented, that kind of stuff. So in other words, if there was a relationship, you might get divorced. Technically, that's what I'm saying. If you had a job, it means that you were tired. That job was making you feel like you were some kind of slave, and you finally decide to break free from it. Changes are coming. Okay, that's the dynamic that is showing up for Cancer 2014. Still, even then, we have the Ten of Staff. This is talking about new beginnings. Changes that are bringing new beginnings. 10, number 1. New beginnings are going to start manifesting in your life. But because this is the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is upside down, is letting us know that some way, somehow, you broke free, or you're going to break free during the month of March. But still, there's some reminiscence of that is still lingering with you during March 2014. And that's your reading, Sagittarius, March 2014.